Friends, I trust this finds you well. I trust you've had a meaningful and enjoyable Pesach thus far. We're now in the final stretch. We're entering into Shavuot Shel Pesach this evening, the 7th day of Pesach, followed by Achron Shel Pesach, the 8th day of Pesach. And our focus shifts somewhat. Whereas the beginning of Pesach, the Seder and so forth, we focus on the past, the history of our people, the birth of our people, the slavery in Egypt, the exodus from Egypt and so on. These last few days of Pesach, we focus on the future, on a brighter future, on a better future. And if we were to be in shul, we would read the various prophecies of this brighter future, where things will be good, where we will only see revealed blessings and so forth. And we hope and yearn and pray for those days to come. Allow me to share with you a reflection in honor of these coming two final days of Pesach and in honor of Yizkor, which is traditionally recited on Thursday on the final day of Pesach. This beautiful Kiddush Cup graces our family Seder table each and every year for the past few years. When we do a communal Seder in shul, it also features on the Seder table in shul as well. It's a beautiful Kiddush Cup, rather large in its size, and therefore we use it for the Kosh Shel Eliyahu, Elijah's cup. This Kiddush Cup is no ordinary Kiddush Cup, it has a story. On it is inscribed three words: Pesach, Shmuel, and the Hebrew letters of Taf, Resh, Samach, Tet. That's the Hebrew year corresponding to the year 1909. So this Kiddush Cup was intended to be used for Pesach, and it was a gift to my great-grandfather of Shmuel Grossman of blessed memory on the occasion of his wedding in the year 1909. The Kiddush Cup was one of two. There was a second one. On the second one was my great-grandmother's name, Rachel. And both of those were gifted to my great-grandparents in honor of their wedding. In the years following their wedding, life took a turn for the worse. Difficult times with the rise of communism, which brought untold horrors and atrocities, particularly to the Jewish community. Times were very, very tough. It was tough to put bread on the table. And I'm told that one of these Kiddush Cups, the second one, had to be pawned in exchange for a few ruble in order for my great-grandparents to put some food on the table. And therefore this, my great-grandfather's Kiddush Cup, was the last remaining. This Kiddush Cup gives me hope. It gives me an injection of hope and faith each and every year when I look at it. Because if this Kiddush Cup were to talk, indeed it would tell us of terrible times. It would tell us of unspeakable challenges and horrors, of unimaginable turmoil, of hiding, of relocation, and so forth. But at the very same time, this Kiddush Cup would tell us of values, of family meals, of Seder, of joy, of Yiddishkeit, of resilience, of hope, of faith, of determination, and so forth. And surely it would turn to us today in 2020 and express its gratitude for now being able to be back on a Seder table, filled with wine, surrounded by its own family, once again celebrating Pesach. That gives me a tremendous amount of hope. You know, for Yizkor, when we pause and we reflect on the lives of our loved ones, and we welcome their souls, their neshamot, into our space, generally in shul, but this year in our own homes, in our own hearts. And we think about our dear departed, and we think about the lives that they lived, and we focus on their positive qualities, whatever it may be, their love, the wonderful values they lived by, their faith, their Yiddishkeit, their strength, their resilience, whatever it is. And we're inspired by the lives they led. We're inspired by the lessons they taught us and made us the very people we are today. And in turn, we turn to them and tell them during Yizkor that we pledge to be better people as a result of them. We're continuing their legacy. We're doing what's right. We're becoming more kind people, more spiritual people, happier people because of the lives that they lived. We're continuing their legacy. We're giving charity in their merit, prolonging the life of their soul, keeping their memory, keeping their lives very much intertwined with ours. It is my hope, it is my prayer, just like this Kiddush Cup, a symbol of hope. When we look to the past, yet we can look to the future, to a bright future. I hope and pray that it will come a time that although we find ourselves now in a very difficult and challenging time, very soon the words of King David will be fulfilled. Kosi revaya, our cup runneth over. Our lives will be just overflowing with health, with goodness, with kindness. Ach tov v'chesed yutefuni. Only goodness and kindness will pursue all of us all the days of our lives. And we will be able to enter into this Yom Tov and the days and weeks and months ahead in a positive mindset, in a confident mindset, in a hopeful mindset, and in a joyous mindset. My friends, please stay safe, stay home, and I look forward to touching base again with you very soon. From my family to yours, I wish you a Chag Sameach, a good Yom Tov.